What up? Not bad, I had to grab a drink real quick. Where y'all motherfuckers at? Yo, 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 yo. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it was only like 2 hours. One of his other dudes called in sick, and so it was just me and him. But apparently the building got hit by lightning recently, and so they had a bunch of people in there rewiring shit and all sorts of crazy stuff. But I like it. Dude's boss is a strange guy, but you know. See it heading to Malenko. What up, Matt? What up, Caspa? Yep. Yeah, while I was streaming, or no, I wasn't streaming at the time, but got a call back from a place that I put an application in like 2 days ago. I think it was Monday, and so 3 days ago, and called and talked to me a little bit, and he was like, let me give you a call back here in a little bit to set up a meetup time, and you know, we'll meet up tomorrow. And I was like, sounds fine to me. And then at like 8:30 he texted me like, hey, meet me at this place at 9. Alright, went there, met him. Dude seems weird, but I can get along with weird. He apparently used to be a drag queen, and he has fake girl nails, like acrylic nails. He's just a big, you know, big chubby guy, but just like me. Like, I mean, we look very, very similar. It's kind of creepy, but seems like a nice guy. Yeah. I thought the same thing, man. I was like, because he was like, all right, well, park out in front of the building, and when I get there, I'll just swing by and pick you up, and then you can ride with me to go in through the garage. So I was like, all right. So I wait for him. He finally pulls up. God damn, it's fucking windy. I wait for him, and he pulls up. I hop in, and he's talking on the phone, and you know, I kind of glance over, and I see his like thumbnail, and I'm like, that's a really long thumbnail. Wonder if you're doing bumps. And then I looked a little closer, and all of his nails were like 1/2 inch fucking acrylic nails. And we were just kind of, you know, bullshitting. And yeah, it was good. Yeah, so worked a couple hours this morning. It's basically like, it's still cleaning, but it's cleaning apartment buildings. So like, you know, fucking vacuuming the hallways, and you know, wiping on the windows and all that shit. So I in about an hour I vacuumed 4 flights of stairs and 3 different stairways. So yeah, you know, it's good time. He bumped up the pay too. He originally told me he was like, oh yeah, we usually start at like 11, you know, but you have a lot of experience, so I'm going to start you off at 1150. I was like, sounds good to me. And he goes, and then, you know, after the 60 days, I'll probably just bump you up to like 1250. Like, works. Sounds good to me, shit. Me and Mags had a pretty long discussion last night while she was babysitting. We talked for a little bit. You know, I still don't really know where it's gonna go, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. All I can do is focus on the shit I need to do, right? You know, she let me get out a lot of stuff of, you know, realizing, you know, just how fucking shitty of a person I've been, and you know, kind of, it's gonna sound weird because you don't know the full story, but built the wall a long time ago because of a girl, and so I've had a really hard time, you know, fucking getting through that and shit, and wall kind of crumbled Sunday night. Well, it got a nice big hole put in it, and over the last, you know, couple of days of just dwelling and not being able to talk to her about shit, you know, that's kind of what triggered everything. But you know, all I can do is focus on me. She wants to focus on her, she can focus on her, whatever, you know, no big deal. I'm not gonna fucking, can't stress about it no more. All I need to do is fucking work, get this, get the Cutlass fixed, you know, get the new plates and insurance and all that shit caught up, and then once I got that car running, I might just look for a night job too. Just say fuck it, work 2 jobs. Something, I don't know, you know. I'm glad that this job is kind of during her job, so I don't feel like an asshole when I'm like, if I needed to go to work at night and she, you know, wants to go out and do whatever the fuck, you know, I would be in the way. So instead it's like, I'm not really in the way, you know, you're gonna be at work, so, you know, I could pick you up from work, you can drop me off at home and go do whatever the fuck you want to do. But definitely in high spirits. The positivity of fucking, you know, all the shit that happened yesterday had me down, but, you know, as soon as that job came through and as soon as the job came through and stuff, it was like, fuck it, I'm shining. It needs 2 new front tires and a window motor to make the window roll up. It's power window, and apparently the motor went out. It just won't roll up now. And then at some point I probably need somebody to jump start it, because I tried to start it a couple weeks ago and it won't turn over. Or it makes the little clicking noise like it wants to go, but it doesn't do it. But I can't blame it. It's been sitting, you know, since winter last year. Well, the tires technically are new. The issues is they fucking, I'm not sure how, but fucking I run over nails all the time. And I don't drive close to the curb, you know, I don't curb check shit. I have a buddy that's a mechanic, but I want to wait until I can get paid, and, you know, then I'm going to hit him up. He can get, you know, discounts on parts and shit, so if he can find me a fucking, you know, cheap window motor, and the tires, I'll just go to fucking Tire Plus or whatever the place is down the street. They're relatively cheap. I think it's like somewhere between like 50 and 60 bucks a tire or some shit. So Look like a fucking Shriner. Gotta get the little hat and shit. Ugh. Get off me, coat. I'm gonna answer this text message real quick. I don't know if it's gonna kill the stream, but I need to. So just refresh in like 30 seconds. Well, isn't that kind of what the Shriners are all about? I thought a good portion of their what up, flannel? Yeah, fucking worked a couple hours, got the job, you know. No one can say I'm not fucking trying, so, you know, I'm at the point where I'm just trying to shine right now. Just trying to shine. My new one? The new one? Or before? Before I was doing Grubhub, and somehow they found out, my insurance found out that we were doing it, and they fucking kicked us off. My new job is clean again. It's cleaning apartment buildings, like the hallways. Like today I spent about an hour vacuuming 3 stairwells that are 4 levels each. So, no, I wish strip club security guard would be a nice job, but I can't do security guard. I liked it. I liked it a lot. You have very little people interaction. You know, it's like go into a restaurant. I gotta order for such and such. All right, either they hand it to you right then, or you know, just have a seat. We'll have it up here in a couple of minutes. They throw it up there, grab it, throw it in your bag. Follow the fucking map to the house. Go up there, knock on the door. Give them their stuff. Drive away. Super easy job. Super easy. Grubhub, like, that's why I liked it, because it's like, I spent a majority of the time either sitting at home, because Grubhub isn't like a huge thing here in Omaha, but forgot what I was saying, but it was a good job. What up, creepy? Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like a delivery job, except like you don't have a store that you have to go back to right after your delivery. You don't have anything like that. You don't, they send you like an outfit to wear, but you don't see any other like, you don't see like any other drivers wear it. So it's basically just wear whatever the fuck you want, and you know, like they have some little stickler things like you can't you can't like deny too many orders. Like say you get a request to pick up an order and there's no tip on it. If you take away your link card, I'm not sure what that is. But like if you deny a certain amount of orders, you don't get like the minimum base pay, and like here the minimum base pay was $12 an hour. Oh, food stamps. You like they do taxes and stuff like that. So you know, depending on how much you make, it could possibly affect that. Oh God, Chuck's baby. Yo, fucking, I wish I could fucking link it. Fucking, the homie Lunchbox took a little clip of, yesterday when I was like, I was like, why is it when you smoke a cigarette, you always have to take a shit? And then he snagged my intro video, but put Little Yellow Bus over it. And, 12 isn't bass everywhere. It's different in every state. They do it different by every state. So, you know, you just have to look into them, you know. Because you don't really make a whole lot of money, you know, especially if your car eats gas, then that's, you know, that'll eat away out of that money really fast. But, you know, it's okay. But no, so then he took that, and then took my intro. He set it up like one of my videos. Like, the video started off, and I'm like hitting a cigarette, and I'm like, now I just gotta say, for humor's sake, why would, you know, why does every time you smoke a cigarette, it makes you have to shit? And then it cuts to my intro, the, you know, flashing lights behind me, and Little Yellow Bus playing, which is my fucking most despised fucking ICP song in the entire fucking world. And then he comes back and he was like, and then it's like me, and I'm like, alright guys, my fucking asshole is about to explode. I have to shit now. And then I set the phone down, and then he put in like a bunch of fucking fart noises and shit. It was pretty funny. I was dying. Back up here a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I usually did like 2 shifts. I would do a 11 to 1, 1 to 4, or 11 to 2, 2 to 4, depending whichever one was available. And I usually brought in close to 300. But you also got to think you have to save some of that money because it's a 1099 job, so they don't take out taxes. So when it comes tax time, you're going to owe because they didn't take any of that shit out. That's how they get you. You know, they get to sneak past a lot of bullshit by, you know, not fucking... Because you're technically a, like a contracted hire sort of thing. Yeah, redhead. I hope he takes you, trick-or-treating too. I guess he has a lot of time, right? Since he, didn't get to enjoy the Malenko show. No, sanitized, you're wrong. You don't heart that song. It's a very bad song. You despise it greatly. But if you want to put on the front that, you know, you enjoy the song, then, hey, do what you gotta do. I don't know what my issue is with my connection. I'm hooked to the Wi-Fi. Never have this issue before. I probably should have restarted it. Why? Why? How does that song make you happy? Like, you literally get that they're talking about, like, a fucking handicap bus and licking windows, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You better tell your mom to calm her shit. Say, listen here, woman. Can't embrace it. Can't do it. I'm 28, what the fuck? No, that song... I'd rather listen to fucking Mexico City than than Little Yellow Bus. And Mexico City's fucking hot garbage, too. Yeah, it has to be a decently sized town before you get it. Right. She doesn't... She has to realize that not all of the songs are about God. Like, there's a good chunk of it that is, like, about real life issues that don't involve God. Yeah, my mom was the same way. She came down and I was listening to fucking Chicken Hunting one day. And she was like, what did they say? Blood, guts, fingers, and toes? What is sitting front row at the chicken show? What is that? It's like going to a show and, you know, instead of there being like a show, they're fucking killing rednecks for you. It's like, you know, live murder. And she was like, that's morbid. Like, it's funny. Not true. I'm a mom. I mean, that's the only way I could explain it. I was like, it's not meant to be serious. It's fucking... They're kind of giving you, like... They're giving you a little, like... You know, suggestion. Like... Don't fuck with rednecks, you know? And if they fuck with you, fucking cut their fucking head off. I'll probably be on for a little while. Yeah, well, see, a lot of people don't understand that, like, ICP has always said, like, we are not this, we are entertainers, and our stuff is meant to be entertaining. Are there some good fucking things hidden inside of it? Sure, but we're here to be entertainers, that's all that matters, you know? Alright, I'm going to disconnect from Wi-Fi. Okay. And then I'm going to go unplug this fucking modem and restart it. And since I'm already up, I might as well smoke a cigarette, right? I don't know if you guys will have to refresh because of that, or... Not quite sure. If I was a wooden leg, I'd still be giving you the hip-hop. If I was, but I'll never be. If I was. If I was a Fetty song, I'd be like, ugh. If I was MTV, I'd be like, nah. No, it's cool. I'm just giving... I do dislike the song, but I get the idea behind it. It seems to get a lot of people worked up when I fucking make fun of it, so I just make fun of it a lot. I mean, it is a bad song, but I get the idea. You know, it's like the new Hobson fucking video, that happy ending. Like, I get the idea. Doesn't mean there's not some fucking really bad stereotypes in it, and kind of makes it kind of racist. You know, still funny, but kind of racist. If I was a DOC, I'd be like, man, this is bullshit. But yeah, it was, you know, and saying it's racist might be a little far. It's stereotyping, I guess. But, you know. What up, Damon? You can hear that siren? It's not that I'm not saying that it's not real. It's real. It is real. It's a real thing that fucking happens. But he could have done that without doing the shitty fucking Chinese accent in the fucking chorus. Like, that's my kicker of the song. Is that shit. Is fucking that him doing the Chinese accent is so stereotypical that it bugs me a little. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have to agree, throw shit, you know. I'm just saying, you know, I find it to be stereotypical, but you know, I also consider it a SJW by a few people, but whatever. Fun fact, all Asians are human calculators and they all own laundromats. That's racist, Jackie. Why are you so racist? Well, no, that's why I said saying it's racist is a little too far. It's stereotyping, which stereotyping still, to me, has a base in racism, or, you know, not really, not giving them credit. I know, Jackie, I'm just talking shit. What happened to Native Americans was real too. Right. Sorry. Answer text messages. Oh, fucking Cheesecake Factory? Snag me up some of them gift cards, dog. Dope. Thanks, Sanitize, for fucking stopping by. That's dope. Yeah. Got bad away. What the fuck? Yeah, I got the job. Worked a couple hours today with the dude. This is a strange guy. Now that there's some more. Oh fuck. I get shitty ass service when I'm not hooked to Wi-Fi. Do have Oreos though. Oh man, Oreos are so fucking good. Later, creepy. Are you taking your kids to bed already? It's like 1 o'clock. What are you doing? But yeah, met the dude today. Worked a couple hours. Very strange guy, but I can dig it. I'm an open fucking individual. He used to be a drag queen. Oh, okay. She lives in the UK. Got it. He used to be a drag queen, and he loves fucking fake nails, like acrylic nails. So he has fucking acrylic nails. And he's a big dude. He's probably about as tall as me and a little bit fatter probably. And yeah, he's a strange guy. We were talking. He was like, "Yeah, I wish I could sleep more." I was like, "Yeah, I don't sleep very much. I have issues with anxiety and stuff, and I get thinking, and then I can't fall back asleep, and or I can't fall asleep." And he just looks at me. He goes, "You should probably smoke some weed, man." I was like, "What? I get to keep all my piercings in?" Like, apparently, I had no idea. I just put in an application. You know, I had no idea what was fucking. I had no idea what was coming along with it, but hey, I can dig it. Like, I'm into juggalo shit, so how can I fucking hate on somebody for, you know, being into fucking drag shit? Don't bother me none. He said he was married too. That he had a girlfriend, or he had a wife. But yeah, he was a really chill guy. No, he does have a wife. He talked to her. Okay, so he told me to park out front, and he was like, I go in through the garage, so I'm just going to come and stop next to you, and you can just hop in the truck, and we'll go inside. And he was talking to her on the phone, and as he got off, he was like, "I love you." And they were on speakerphone, and she was like, "I love you too." But yeah, cool guy. Gave me a job, so I can't fucking hate on shit. It's gonna drop for a second when I hook up to Wi-Fi. Alright. But yeah, it was strange when he called me yesterday. I could hear it in his voice, you know, that it's not. I mean, you know, it's horrible, stereotyping, you know, whatever. But he had like the gay guy voice. I was like talking to him, and I was like, "This guy sounds might be gay." But he's just like me, so his fucking, like, his voice doesn't match his body. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, it's gonna be a tiny little gay guy, you know, fucking, nope. Hopped in his truck, big ass fucking dude. Like, oh shit. Technically they're the same thing, but one's more derogatory, I guess. I mean, that would be my estimation, at least. Thank you, Becklin. Yeah, fucking... I'm excited. Excited. Yeah, if I can get that... As soon as I can get that other car running and insured and plated and all that fucking bullshit, then I'll have a car. Then I can either fucking try to do like night GED classes or whatever, and then after that maybe find a second job. I don't know. I pick up what I can here and there. Dad didn't teach me shit. Yeah, your dad's not the brightest candle in the room. Yeah, I wasn't a real big fan of Twisted Sister, but it was awesome that fucking fuck, now I forgot his name. It starts with a D, doesn't it? Something. Yeah, D. Schneider. There it is. It's cool that he reached out to ICP over the fucking gang shit. They have a great Christmas album. Ugh. Right. That's what I was saying. I was like, he's fucking done a lot of fucking freedom of expression shit, so I give him props for that. Not so many props for his music though. Just like the Clue. Throw shit, play the fucking Clue. I was gonna say the closest I would come to any of that stuff would be like Alice Cooper, maybe. I kind of consider him in the same area, although he's not like glam, but man, I said that and now I'm like, oh, I want to listen to some Alice Cooper. Your poison. Yeah, the Clue footage was fucking, I remember hearing about fucking dude that fucking did that shit. People were at the front at like I want to say it was at the Gathering, or it might have been just at like a concert or something, yelling play the Clue, and he fucking tried to punch him and shit. Yeah, Jared. Your poison. My veins. No, I didn't say he did beat anybody up. He tried to beat somebody up. I think, what, was that the 2015 Gathering? 2014? It was one of those two. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. That's funny. That's funny that he's so fucking triggered over that shit. Like, what? Like, dude, you did that shit. Own that shit. Or surprise all the juggalos and play a fucking Clue song. Live the fucking troll. Back you. It's like a fucking double troll. Go, you want the Clue? Have the fucking Clue then. That's what they should do. Just talk to fucking ICP, say, hey, book us as head PE, and then we're gonna come out and we're gonna do the Clue. Chuck ain't going nowhere fucking significant. A few months ago, he told me he was supposed to host a beard competition here in town. I was like, oh yeah, where's it at? And he was like, I'll send you the link to it. And then for like 3 or 4 shows, I would go in there and just fucking spam in his chat. Send me the link to the beard contest. Yeah. Man, that's the fucking best troll account ever. I love it. It's so good. I just want to know who you really are, because that's fucking... You got some shit there, man. No, yeah. He's lucky when he swung, somebody didn't fucking nab his arm and yank his ass into the crowd and fucking stomp his ass the fuck out. That's what should have happened. Don't get so butthurt, little baby boy. Oh. Fuck. That would hurt. Carterized fucking butthole. Oh. He's a... I can't judge anybody on how big they are, because I'm a big ass dude, so not very many people are be big to me, you know? Are you sure you don't mean steroid junkie? Not just adrenaline? Steroids? It's only 2'4". He's about as tall as a question mark. No? No one? Tall as a question mark? Do you need a clue? But yeah, fucking interesting day, interesting time. See how it goes. Well, 6 foot is pretty tall. Definitely taller than average. I think what average is like anywhere between like 5, what was it? 5'6", 5'8", to like 5'10", something like that. For most males, you know, you short little bastards. Or as I like to refer to you as portable armrests. Yeah. Fucking Jay himself is pretty tall. You're right, Redhead. It is smaller than average. Yeah, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in there. Last time I got, like, you know, measured, which was quite a few years ago, but... Hey. Don't blame the boat, you know? It's all about the motion in the ocean, not about the boat. Guess, something like that. Not really sure where I was going with it. Yeah, right. Gmo's 6'2". That dude would headbutt my belly button when he gives me a blowjob. And that's him standing up. On the internet, he's like 6 foot, 7 foot. No, he's not even 5'6". Gmo is tiny. I would probably say he's below like 5'5". He's a little guy. I seen him at the 2016 gathering. Right on, Jackie. Have a fucking awesome day and shit. Send me some cheesecake, cause that shit's fucking fire. I've been told they intentionally placed 6'5" Marines at the South Korean border. Yeah. You met him in 2016? I was gonna say, even Boondocks in his videos, he looks fucking tiny. I can't think of a time where I haven't seen, like, Boondocks on a stage. So I haven't seen him on, like, level ground with me. But, he's pretty short, too. But I'd definitely give him at least, you know, 5'9", 5'10", something like that. I mean, he's not super tall, but he's not super, he's maybe that's a little too tall. I don't know. Why are we talking about fucking nobody's height? They don't exist. They're not real people. They're fucking not real. M&E is a figment of your imagination. None of it is real. Don't spend your money on it. It's all just a dream scam. Look at him. It's not right, redhead. Why would you put yourself through that? I mean, it's only like getting like the end of a fucking push pin in your butt, but nonetheless, have some dignity. You don't have to grow up exactly like your dad, you know? Shit's still funny, fucking Chuck getting kicked out of Malenko. He should have been down in Florida, you know. At least there would have been a couple of fans there for the show. Oh no, wait, no, they just canceled the show. How fucking shitty would that be, though? Yeah, he got kicked out of the fucking Worcester fucking Malenko show. Apparently, Mosh Pit Mike walked up to him with a couple of the house security and was like, "You need to leave." And he was like, "I ain't going nowhere." I'm paraphrasing what his status said. Somebody put it in one of the chats. Go look. Apparently, you know, I mean, he has a fucking whole show that's about it, but I seen a Facebook status that pretty much said, "So, I got kicked out of the Malenko show. Some dude named Mosh Pit Mike, with his little all-access pass and security, told me I had to leave. I told him to fuck off, and then he got a little handy. And, so I decided I should probably leave since we're at a venue that I do business with." It's like, yeah, right. You thought you probably should fucking leave before the security guards kick your fucking midget ass into the fucking gutter, you piece of shit. What the fuck? Why would you even go? Why would you spend the money? You're retarded. Oh, yeah, he told him to suck his dick. Right. Just cuz. Just cuz. Some people said he was live streaming in the back while like Light was on stage and Light was doing his, word of the night is, or, what is the word of the night? And crowds yell like juggalo and shit, or whatever. And he was like, supposedly he kept yelling no. I'm going by just hearsay, so I can't validate it, but yeah. Yeah, see? Esteban knows. Fucking, hey. You already don't like the dudes. Why the fuck did you give him, why did you give him money? Why did you give him money? You don't like him. Even if you were down when Malenko came out, you don't fucking like him anymore. Don't fucking go. Yeah. I mean, seriously? Like, why? Why would you do that? That's like me, like, oh man, Hanson's coming pretty soon. I'm gonna buy a ticket and go fuck with him. And get kicked out before fucking Hanson even gets on stage. I mean, they should have told his ass to leave, and as soon as he got outside, give him the fucking rundown. Wait, what? I stood with my back turned to Ouija with both middle fingers up. See, I think Chuck's putting on a front. Chuck's putting on a front 100%, because he's had the opportunities to come meet all these people that he talks shit about, and he fucking ducks it. He had the opportunity to come to the gathering. He had the opportunity to come to the march. He ain't fucking nobody up. He knows it. We know it. Everybody knows it. Chuck tried to create a persona online, and it was so hard of a fucking front that everybody's seen through that shit like fucking glass. Fucking Browning. No, it's completely immature. Like, right? I wouldn't fucking fight him. A, because I picture him being a fucking type of dude that'd call the fucking cops. You know? But I mean, even then, it's even if he didn't, what do I got to fight? For what? He doesn't like he doesn't like the band I like? Oh no. He thinks I have a lisp? Oh no. You know? Like, really, what would I look like beating up a midget? What would I look like beating up a midget? I mean, for real, you know? No, completely. He goes out there, he goes to this shit, and he tries to fucking run his mouth, and, supposedly what I heard is he went up to Blase and asked if he could take a selfie with her. And she pretty much told him to fuck off. Oh, right? If fucking Billy Bill was still tour manager, Chuck wouldn't even have made it out the building. Billy would have fucking grabbed him by his throat and fucking drug his ass the fuck out. He's done it for less. I seen him fucking... My first time I seen ICP was during the Bazaar tour. And everybody knows this story. They ended up getting banned from Omaha for like 15 years because some kids showed up wearing an M&M shirt with a big bag of M&Ms and started throwing M&Ms at ICP while they were on stage. And this was the second night. I went the first night, but the second night had sold out before I was able to snag up another ticket. And so I was just kicking it outside. There were other homies that didn't get tickets that were like, we're just going to kick it outside. We just want to kick it with the Juggalos. And we were fucking sitting there on this wall out in front of the fucking, the place was called Range Bowl. And, yeah, fucking out of nowhere, you just see these side doors fucking blast open like a fucking cannon hit them. I'm pretty sure Billy just fucking booted him. And he comes walking out, just holding this kid by his neck in the air. Walks over to the side of the building, socks him like 4 times in the face, slams him on his head, turns around, walks inside. Kid just lays there for like 4 or 5 minutes. Finally, one of the people that I'm sitting with goes over there and, you know, fucking checks on him. He's like, starts to wake up and shit. What the fuck happened? Were you doing something you shouldn't have been in there? No, I was just fucking with ICP. I'm a fucking juggalo. And he like lifts up his arm and he has a Hatchet Man tattoo. He was fucking juggalo. He was just trolling, real life trolling. Got his fucking shit kicked in. Well, that's dope, Johnny. I'm Irish, if that helps any. Taste the rainbow, bitch. Didn't that happen to Twisted? That happened to Twisted. I remember that. That was at a gathering too. That was like like late 2010. No. It was around like probably somewhere between like 07 and like 010 or something like that. One of those gatherings. Some dude threw Skittles at Twisted and said, "Taste the rainbow, bitch!" And fucking, or no, they were driving around. They were driving around on a golf cart and somebody threw Skittles at him. He said, "Taste the rainbow, bitch!" And Jamie supposedly jumped off the golf cart and punched him in the face and said, "Taste my knuckles, faggot!" I was like, wow! That escalated quickly. Such an angry guy. Just calm down a little bit. Just pick up some fucking Skittles. Get yourself a snack. Mr. Hangry. See, what Chuck doesn't, I don't think Chuck thought about, you know, with him going to the Malenko show, is that him doing that is, you know, there's obviously juggalos that go and fucking watch him, you know, and, or watch his shit. What's gonna end up happening is him doing shit like that is gonna lead juggalos to start doing that shit at Twisted shows. And at some point, somebody's gonna fucking jump up on that stage on Twisted and fucking knock somebody the fuck out. It's kind of, right. He's not himself when he's hangry. I mean, he might not even think about that, but by doing that is escalating a situation. He shouldn't have really shouldn't have done that. You know? So, I mean, there are some juggalos out there with some real fucking, like, mental shit that would go, "Oh, Chuck went and fucking trolled ICP, about to one-up his ass. Fucking go and fucking sock Paul in the fucking face on stage in front of the whole crowd." Right. Well, see, you gotta understand with Chuck, he's blind. He's blind to the fact that you know, fucking ICP is still doing well, you know? You know, they're probably not doing as well as they were through, you know, the actual, like, Malenko time and all that shit. You know, when CD sales were relevant and shit like that. But, you know, I assume, especially how Twisted's tour going, you know, well, rumors of how Twisted's tour is going, I would assume that ICP's probably doing pretty good. I mean, they've sold out almost every Malenko show on the tour so far? Close to, at least? Chuck was at the back with everyone else looking the other way, looking at the stage. So he was up front of it. What? Yeah. I don't know. Man, oh, okay. So, we all know ICP fucking loves to hide shit. You know, loves to hide shit, fucking hide shit in plain sight. Yeah, I seen those. I'm fucking jelly. I finally got a chance to, like, really look at that picture. That fucking Frankenstein hatchet man looks so sick. It's so fresh. Fuck, what was I saying? I don't remember. Let me go back. Oh. But no, you know how fucking ICP likes to, you know, kind of hide shit in plain sight, little hints and clues. So I was listening to Fuck the Fuck Off, Motherfucker, on my way to work. And I do listen to fucking Revelation 17. Or Revolution, or whatever it is. Right. But I was listening to that and I was like, what is this? Like what really are they trying to do? Because I think it's what is it? Is it Revolution 17? But what I ended up doing was typing in on Google, you know, Revelation 17. You know, like fucking, you know, like Bible shit. And if you read it, it's actually pretty interesting. It's like talking about fucking we're gonna take you to, you know, meet this prostitute girl, and you know, she's like this beast, and she's clothed in a purple and scarlet and gold attire, and she has like 10 horns or some fucking crazy shit. Yeah, they say revolution, or, you know, what... God damn it, let me look at the word. Yes, revolution. They say Revolution 17. So what I did was did Revelation 17, you know, tying it, because, I mean, they're fucking obviously, you know, loosely organized with it. But yeah, and it's like, that exact, like, little area, or that little quote or whatever, is titled like something and the whore or something like that, or the witch. It said something about a witch, something like that. But yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, that'd be really interesting. And I was telling people in like Carnival Spirits and the YouTube super chat thing, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this next card has fucking purple, red, and gold in it, and some black. But that's just my guess. See, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you know, why wouldn't it be a girl?" And I was like, why would it be a girl? Why would there be red Fred all over the place if it's about a girl? Yeah, I was just sitting in the car waiting to fucking meet up with that dude. It was just like, it never really clicked for me before. Just like, that's really weird. I'm gonna go find it on the laptop and read it. And then after that, I'm gonna go smoke another cigarette. Close, hide. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be something. There's got to be something there. Your device needs security updates. Microsoft can't install important security updates on your PC until you fix the following issues. Disk space. You'll need to free up some disk space on your PC. 8 gigs required. The fuck out of here. This fucking PC has like fucking 20. Why the fuck do you need such a big fucking security update? That's retarded. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, McAfee. Piece of shit. Aw, dude, I don't even fucking use this thing for porn. It's so fucking slow. Just use my fucking phone. Right? That's what I'm saying. There's so many different things that it doesn't match up why anybody would think it's a female. Alright. Revelation 17 is titled Babylon the Prostitute, or Babylon, comma, the Prostitute on the Beast. One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, come, I will show you the punishment. I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits by many waters. With her the kings of the earth committed adultery, and inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries. Then the angel carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet and was glittering with gold, precious stones, and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand filled with abominable things and the filth of her adulteries. The name written on her forehead was a mystery: Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes, and the abomination of the earth. And then there's a bunch more, and I don't feel like fucking reading that shit because it's all fucking fake. But anyways. Yeah. Guys, they meant a fucking beast. It was wearing scarlet clothes. Red Freda. Right? I mean, Jesus supposedly kicked it with prostitutes. I don't know what the fuck how are they gonna call somebody the most adulterated? I don't get that. So the next card is Becky. Violet, you're turning violet. Right? All 10 horns. Some heads. What the fuck is on my screen? So you could say she's horny. But I think it was the beast that had the multiple heads, and she was just riding the beast. At least that's what I took from it. So fucking windy out today. back in my high school days. That's what everybody, not the Beast, but everybody used to call me Ox. So fucking stupid, fuck that. Hey, I mean, the Beast is probably open to it. It's down with, you know, letting the Queen of Prostitutes sit on its back. I don't see why it wouldn't be down. It sounds like it's going to be a PSA on sex addiction because of Jay's whole sex thing he's been talking about lately, like on Howard Stern. Oh, yeah. His freaky girl that just so coincidentally happens to be the same age as Becky. That's a good one. Ban shampoo, demand real poo. This poo is a sham. I want the real poo. Redhead, you need to make that into a meme. Stop being scammed by buying shampoo. Just use real poo. It's like coming across those like 4chan threads where they talk about fucking anytime a new phone comes out, they start putting out those little info things to fuck up people's phones. No, that's 100% who he was fucking talking about. Everything I've heard is that they're back together. She was at the march. She's been on the whole tour from Malenko with them. God damn, this fucking wind. Big ass gust. Yeah, 4chan's I think I like some of it. Some of it can be pretty funny, but for the most part, that place is a fucking cesspool. But they know that. That's what they're there for. So can't hate on them. Whatever. They've done some good shit in the past. I mean, it's pretty much where fucking Anonymous got all of its fucking rise. And Anonymous has done a bunch of shit. Ah, fuck that. 4chan's basically Chuck's house. Just a cesspool. I mean, I guess you would be the one to know, right? Oh, wait, you don't see him. Forgot. Sorry. My bad. I apologize. Hey, one day he'll fucking, he'll pay all that back child support. Things will be good. Yeah, well, I mean, it's easy to be anonymous, you know? Wear a fucking mask and say you're anonymous, and you're in. But, like, when they started, like, Operation Scientology, that was like one of their first big boosts. I know that they did a lot of trolling. That's you. What are you talking about? This means war. Anonymous reached out to him, wanting him to use his platform, you know, to kind of speak on a couple of things. And he gave him a shout out in a song. But I never seen anything really materialize out of it. I just, you know, I heard that you know, they had made a video, you know, kind of calling him out, and then a few months later he was releasing a CD, and he dropped, you know, anonymous in the middle of it or something. Those events could be flipped. He could have said it before, and then they reached out to him. But I haven't seen any sort of, like, real big thing. There was just that one time in the music video where he said it. I think their original plan was to kind of give him a subject and, like, talking points, you know? And have him, like, I think the plan was to have him, like, do kind of like an anonymous theme, sort of. But, you know, who even knows if he actually reached out to him, you know? I know when it happened, it spread like fucking wildfire. But, you know, I don't know. And I mean, by now, something would have happened, because that was quite a few years ago, if I remember right. Man. Fucking... Okay, so I have psoriasis. If you don't know what that is, it's basically your skin will dry out if it's not, like... if it doesn't have the exact right amount of oil, or if it has too much oil, it'll do it. But I get it really bad on my head, and so I can only wash my hair like 2 or 3 times a week. It used to be worse. I used to only be able to wash my hair like once a week. But every time after I wash my hair, I get all these little, like, tiny fucking... they're like pimples, basically. Shit fucking kills. You have PMS in your butt? That was because Chuck visited you last night before bed, right? That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Fucking lunchbox. Yeah, I've been told to try stuff. Even at one point, I have it runs in the family. My dad had it really, really bad, but he didn't shower, so his got, like, to the point where, you know, it was like half of his arm was just a bright red patch of fucking scaly skin, and it was like up his neck and on the top of his head and shit. But he didn't shower a lot. Like, this might sound weird, but I take like 2 baths a day, you know, just to kind of keep it in check. When I don't, if I go, like, say I go fucking, you know, like, usually the gathering, I'll only shower like once a day, and usually after the gathering I fucking have a little flare up and shit. My fucking skin's too oily, and it's like too oily, and fucking the sweat like fucks with my pores. I don't think Chuck is stupid. I think Chuck knows what he's doing. Chuck knows exactly what he's doing. I think he tries to I think he tries to find ways to take little shots of belittling. You know, like, you know, like him, I heard supposedly he did something about, he, like, screen shared showing the Faygo Lover site from, like, fucking 2013 or something that said that was about how the, how Psychopathic had sent out a release of information to the FBI, and the FBI basically ignored them. And if you send out a request and they ignore it, you can then take it to the court, and the court will force it to happen. And so basically, they had sent the request, FBI ignored it, it came time for them to set up a court date, then FBI gave them the information. Then they went back to set up a new, reason to go to court now that they had the information. And all he could find was just that one post. But, no. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Chuck is stupid. He's very crafty with the way that he presents stuff, and, he leaves out little snippets that, fucking connect a lot of things and shit like that. Oh, yeah, you can tell. There's been a couple times where I'd go in his chat and talk shit, and as soon as he would say, or as soon as he would, like, see me say something, he would just get this big shit-eating grin right before he started talking shit. But no, I don't think Chuck's stupid. He's very, very crafty. He is very, very crafty. I'll give him that. Not stupid. But, I think he personally uses a bias and tries to use that bias to make truth by leaving out things that prove that as being fake or false, whatever. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure there's been multiple times where he said some bullshit and has zero facts to back it up, and, that's fine, fucking, what up, Sugar Bear? He ducks stuff, he's definitely biased. I mean, kinda a good chunk of people are, minus the gray juggalos that, still love both sides, which I don't hate any juggalos that, fucking want to listen to Twisted. I don't hate it. I get it, there's a deep connection there. That's a lot of fucking years. And, some people choose not to see the hurt that they're putting out and choose to say, this isn't my drama. I don't want to be involved in it. I don't care. I'm just here for the music. Yeah, yes. He misuses information to fucking complement his agenda. Definitely manipulative. That's like a thing that is just rampant in M&E. Anytime you see fucking Paul go live and stuff, like, a lot of the way, like, if coming from somebody whose mom is a fucking therapist and read a lot of therapist books, because, like I said, I have a fucking stupid high reading level, but, there are a lot of things that they do where you can spot the fact that they're trying to either cover something up or ignore something to push their fans for other shit. He could definitely be a politician. Yeah. And that's why he blew up. There's a lot of juggalos who are straight up bitter at the fact of the second deck, and they just automatically believe that fucking Violent J is some fucking, jealous, pillhead fucking addict. He has a crowd. But, it is a very small crowd. It is definitely a minority of, the whole juggalo scene. And a good chunk of his people that are really his fans won't even say they're juggalos. So I mean, it's bitter Malenko fans, basically. Like, they've been around for a long time. They were down as fuck. They did all fucking, they did all the Joker's cards. They lived through all that shit. And one little thing, they're petty. So they have to find one little thing, and that one little thing is what sets them off, and it's just stupid. being petty to be petty, you know, really is what it is. Did you say you get a politician stigma? No. Politicians are more like flip-floppy, you know? I think they've picked a side and they play that side and they live that side. If you had to compare it to a politician, it would have to be, you know, somebody that's barely a politician, like Trump, for instance. He all through the fucking, you know, pre-campaign, before he actually started facing Hillary, he flip-flopped on a bunch of shit, you know. And then even once he started to go against Hillary, he flip-flopped on a couple of other little things, you know. So he's more of a politician than them. They're like Alex Jones. They're like very far right, you know, and they create situations, and they, you know, they kind of use like a fear tactic, and not really a fear, but like a, you know, like disinvolvement tactic. Like, oh, well, you don't believe what we say, get the fuck out of here, you know. They don't allow dissidents, if that makes any sense. Right. Yeah, that's the funny part, where it's like, how are you talking shit on? Go get your fucking tattoo covered up then. Shut the fuck up. You got that shit on you. Don't fucking come at me. I ain't got no Hatchet Man tattoo. Like, you fucked up. You fucked up, not me. You know, you got that shit and now you're fucking bitter. That's on you, dog. That's not my fucking business. Right. Now you walk up and you're like, oh shit, what up, ninja? Fucking fuck out of here. First time I seen or heard Chuck was when he was debating CPN the first time. I thought he was alright, but then after a while his true colors were... Yeah. Well, I mean, he fucking... Him and... This is just speculation. If it gets back to either one of them, I don't really give a fuck. It's just speculation. But I secretly believe that Chuck and CPN talk on the side. I do think that a good chunk of their beef is kayfabe. Which is cool. It makes it, you know, it makes it fucking interesting. It does make it interesting. But... you know, I can only watch it from one side, because literally watching Chuck just makes me angry, because it's like, no, you're talking about this, there's evidence that proves that fucking wrong, like, why are you trying to fucking lie about it? Right, he's a juggalo, but he wants their fucking, you know, he wants them to fucking, you know, bankrupt the fuck out. And, you know, I think that's why him and CPN have gotten so much fucking, like, shine, because they both set their sides. They're both biased, you know, but CPN will say something, and then if somebody presents him with proof, you know, of, hey, that's not right, you know, he will be like, all right, you know, that I was wrong there, you know. But Chuck gives off this, like, he's infallible fucking, you know, persona, which, I mean, no one is. You can assume a lot of things, and somebody can prove you wrong, and you can either go, okay, you know, I was wrong, gotta change my mind about that shit, but or you can just be ignorant and just say, I don't give a fuck about no proof, is what I believe. See, it's you know, actions speak louder than words. Twisted canceled a show from low ticket sales. And people could say, oh, no, it was the venue, no, it was this, no, it was that. Like, no. Twisted canceled a show for low ticket count. Venue doesn't give a fuck. They're not making a lot of money off the ticket sales. They're making a lot of money off the fucking bar. You know? They don't care if it's only 20 people as long as those 20 people are fucking drinking. I just love how someone grew up in an era where Juggalo equal hardcore ICP fan because nothing else existed yet. Talk shit on ICP. It never made much sense to me to hate on the very group that made you realize you were a Juggalo to begin with. No, and I've said this fucking a zillion times. CPN is a fucking actor for YouTube. You know? Like, I hung out, Kyle can vouch for me. We hung out with him the whole fucking gathering. And unless a fucking camera was on, he didn't act anything like he acts on YouTube. Anything like it. He's fucking very, very relaxed, very, very chill, very, very calm, you know, which is, I'm cool, you know, that's fine with me. You know, I get people fucking, you know, ham themselves up a little bit, and I get like that too sometimes, especially when I do Twisted videos. I fucking, you know, you gotta raise the stakes a little bit, you gotta stand out, you know, so that's, you know, that's his prerogative. I'm not hating, I get it. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. Definitely. 100%. Especially, like, I don't know if any of you guys have read the, God damn it. What's his name? Twisted originally was going to leave at one point, and they were going to do Magic Entertainment. Tom Dubb. And Tom Dubb read a book, and it came out a while ago. And you could, like, read, like, a free little chapter or whatever. And the chapter that you could read was all about how he would take Twisted out to do promotions. You know, fucking drop off flyers at stores, tape up flyers down the streets, fucking put shit on cars. And he said he took him out one time to do it, and they wouldn't do any of it. They just rode around with him. So he had to go in and do it. And finally, after like 2 or 3 stops, he got pissed off and was like, I'm just going to take you guys home, and I'm just going to go out and do this. There's no point for you being here. You're not doing anything. Like, Twisted straight up had a fucking coattail presented to him, and they jumped on that shit. Now, they made great music. I will not deny that. Fucking, you know, Most Tasteless, Freak Show, fucking Green Book, that shit was fresh. That shit was fresh as fuck. But yeah, with the shrunken head. Yep, with the shrunken head. But you know, they got a coattail from ICP. They go to start a new label with fucking Tom Dubb, and Tom Dubb fucking steals all the money and, you know, fucks them. And then he fucking puts out a book that's like, yeah, these assholes wouldn't even go and promote their own shit. I remember doing music and walking through the mall handing out fucking free CDs. It was our full CD, right? Full CD, just in, you know, the paper slip, fucking, you know, bullshit, CDR, you know, shit like that. And we would just straight up give out our full CD, and then, you know, we would stick a flyer in for our next show and stuff. And then at the show, we would offer to fucking, we were also selling the CDs, but they also had the different ones where they had cases. They had, you know, they had all the fucking picture and all that shit. So we would straight up give out the free CD. You already got the free CD. But if you want to support us, you can buy the CD again, and this time you get it with a cool case and all that shit. So yeah, they were gonna leave during the Green Book and name the label Magic Records. It was a shrunken head logo. Jesus Christ. Tom stole it, copyrighted it, so they couldn't. Right. Yeah, wind's no joke today. Things are circulating, folks. But, you know, I mean, I don't blame them for going out on their own. I don't blame them for none of that stuff. All of my shit really started this year when they made it, you know, very clear that they had, you know, targets on ICP or psychopathic records in general. Winter is coming. But yeah, you know, and then there's all the March shit and all that, and it's just like, hey man, you guys did it to yourself. Nobody did it to you. I mean, the most anybody can fucking say is, you know, ICP did that 2-hour fucking interview with Fago lovers and just shit on them just to ruin them. There's some truth behind what they fucking said. You know, I mean, yeah, and they did all that shit themselves. Like, they could have easily walked the fuck away from psychopathic, start their own shit, put on a fucking front, do the shit that, you know, fucking juggalos were into or behind. Which, you know, sure, there were plenty that said, oh, they didn't agree with the march. But it was a very small few, you know? I saw way more people saying they wish they could make it over saying no, you know? And I mean, really, you can't... They couldn't expect much of a turnout, like a huge turnout for the march anyways, because it was so close to after the fucking gathering that's like... People spent their money, you know? People already blew their money at the gathering. It's gonna, you know, kind of bring down the income of it. Or, you know, attendance. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the March was an experience, man. Just because, I mean, you know, juggalos aren't into fucking politics and all that shit. For the most part. I mean, we are, but we usually don't talk about it. Because it just makes, like, you know, the whole fucking divide and shit. Yeah. See, that's the same thing for me. It's like, I fucking love Blaze. I can't hate Blaze. You know, he's stayed quiet through all of this shit. He's just done his own thing. You know, I can't be mad at Blaze, but at the same time, it's like, sorry, dog, I'm gonna fucking download your CD because I want to hear that shit. But M&E's not even getting their fucking cut off of that CD sale. You know, like I can't support them. I've said it many a times. If Blaze ever came and did a show local, I'd fucking slide up to him when no one was paying attention, slap a 20 in his hand and be like, dog, I fucking downloaded your shit because I'm not giving M&E no money. I'd rather the money that I'm going to pay for a CD go straight to you. You know? Straight to you. Because he hadn't been fucking bumping his fucking gums, talking shit. Right? But you know, it's a shitty situation, and they're not only shooting themselves in the foot, they're fucking ending multiple artists' careers by doing it. You know, fucking look at all the people they have on their label. Now, if they're not coming out and supporting Twisted, they're not going to go to these other shows, you know. Right? I mean, Blaze stayed loyal. Those were his homies. You know, they are the ones that got him in there. There's no reason why he wouldn't go with his fucking homies, you know, and do that shit. Which I get. I can't blame him. No, he'd probably be pretty mad. I'd assume he'd be pretty mad, you know. Because it's like, hey man, I'm cool with you, but fuck your homies. You know? But I think it would be in such a quick time span that he would be like questioned, you know? He'd be fucking, what the fuck's going on? before it would like hit like, oh wait a minute, you're saying fuck my homies. Damn. Blaze doesn't do that shit, you know? I mean, he went along with what M&E said, and I'd say that's his only big fucking flaw is, you know, he should have ducked out, showed up to the fucking march. You'd have seen a fucking bunch of juggalos jump back on him. Guaranteed. That's the thing that made me super mad, is like, there wasn't a lot of, you know, the big juggalo related acts, you know, at the march. Even if they couldn't have a spot to play, they should have fucking shown up, you know. That it's gonna be it's gonna be a bullet in the foot for a lot of people. Like fucking Kung Fu, fucking love that dude. He's a fucking nice, amazing dude. I get he had, you know, a fucking wedding and all that shit. I get it, but at the same time, you knew about this shit. They talked about this shit fucking a year ago. You should have. That would have been, if I was somebody who was in the juggalo scene and heard about something like that, I'd be like, I need to be there. You know, even if I can't promote nothing, I need to be there. My face needs to be there. I need to take as many fucking pictures as I can. You know, make sure that the fucking juggalos know that even though I wasn't performing, I was at that motherfucker. You know, I was there for them. You know, I wasn't there for a fucking paycheck. I wasn't there to perform. I was there for them. And they would, you know, like Buckshot. Buckshot deserves fucking tons of people should be following fucking Buckshot. Dude was there. Didn't have to be, you know. Originally, he wasn't even supposed to be. I remember a couple of weeks before the march even happened, he was like, oh, I'm not going to make it, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, all right, well, you know, I fucking never paid attention to Buckshot anyways. And then suddenly he was there. So it was like, all right, you know, I can fuck with Buckshot. I think it would make him look at the situation a little different. You raised your hand. Bet. Well, Esteban, I will disagree with you slightly. You know, they did have a horse in the race. They did have a horse in the race. In those states where the gang classification, you know, is actually like relevant, they're not allowed to sell merch there anymore. Like they took all the shit out of fucking Spencer's. I mean, nationwide for Spencer's, but like Walmart's in those specific countries dropped their fucking deal that they had. You know, Spencer's, fucking what's the other, like Hot Topic, you know. Right. I mean, hippies. What up, Nightmare? I'd say hippies were probably the first subculture to really do it, but that's a little different, because anybody could be a thought that train horn was a car here. Yeah, man, we're just fucking kicking it, talking. Yeah, same old shit. You forget, Kyle, that I live directly next to a fucking railroad. Got probably another hour and a half. What time is it? 2:16? Like an hour and 10 minutes. And then I gotta go pick up Mags. Dope. We can have pit bulls here, but you have to buy special insurance to have them, and you have to muzzle them if you walk them out in public. It's stupid. So fucking stupid. Like ask Big Irish Juggalo about it. You ever see him around, ask him. He'll get super heated because he's all about fucking pit bulls. All about pit bulls. And fucking, when all that shit went down here, he was fucking heated on Facebook. Yep. Nothing. They can't make it up. They can't make it up. For me, personally. They can apologize all they want. They can say whatever they want. They can give out free whatever the fuck they want. You know, I'll take it. But fuck you, still. For me, personally. Like, that's the most unloyal thing that you could possibly fucking do. You know, that's like, I get it, we're fans, you know, and they don't want to tie themselves up in a chance of, you know, getting fucking arrested, because, you know, the march had the possibility, even if it was such a fucking minute one, had the possibility of going bad. You know, they Twisted would rather tuck tail and save, you know, tuck tail, save face, and, you know, secretly sit on the bus and be like, man, hopefully that fucking march goes bad, you know? I would listen to it, but at the same time I would be like, yeah, you know, fucking, you know, they're still fucking busters. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what you do after this. You already did it. You know, I'm the type of dude that, like, as soon as I'm burned, you know, as soon as I'm fucking really burned, then I'm out. I fucking eject out of the situation. Oh, yeah, I would definitely feel it's fake. I at this point, I do honestly believe a lot of their shit, you know, their older stuff was filled with Violent J fucking feeding them stuff like, hey, make sure you say this stuff, make sure you say this stuff, make sure you say this stuff. You know, these are the things that, you know, fucking, these are the things that will, you know, lead to these people fucking following you. You know, because, I mean, ICP fucking did it, you know. But we can't be blind to the fact it's a fucking business. It's a business. Either way, it's a business. And their tactic, the tactic that they use is, we're going to say we're all inclusive. We're going to definitely aim at the more scrubby, poor, fucking downtrodden, you know, area of people. Or fucking population of people. And, you know, give them a place, which it worked. You know, there's a lot more people that feel downtrodden. I mean, you go to the gathering and then you see all these like fine ass bitches, and you're like, know why you're here. You're fucking hot, but you rep this shit like, you know, it's easy to be infiltrated by, you know, undercover fucking pretty people, you know? It's not that hard to fucking buy an ICP shirt, learn a few songs. No forgiving. It would take some serious fucking ass kissing. Like, for real, they would have to do a full tour of the United States, and all the shows have to be free. That, like, for me, like, you have to hook everybody the fuck up. Because it's not just, you know, I mean, you know, sure, I might be super fucking bitter about it, and I might be fucking hateful, you know, for it, but the people that deserve it are the fucking people that have actually felt that shit. You know, juggalos that have actually gotten fucking, you know, labeled as a gang. Those people, like, if I ever seen a juggalo that literally got the fucking gang label put on them, rocking some twisted shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, do you not care? Do you not care that you're fucking, from this point forward, anytime you get pulled over, they run your license plate, they see your name, And it is fucking tagged. It is tagged. A little warning will pop up on the screen. Gang member, juggalos, blah, 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 blah. You know? Like... But I don't see that happening. I think the people that are affected by it know what the fuck's going on and are not blind to what the fucking Twisted's doing. Mm-hmm. Hang on. Answering in text. Goddamn fucking fat fingers. There we go. There's nothing for me that they can do or say to redeem themselves in my eyes. I also agree, Mac. I think a lot of their shit is fake, and whenever I listen to it, whenever I listen to anything old, I get that vibe now. Fuck the Pitbull Band in Woodbury County. Fuck Twisted. Hey, Cole, what the fuck is up? What up, Casper? Yep, it's live. I'm gonna probably go for like about another hour or so, and I gotta go pick up Mags from work. That happened in the punk scene. Used to be all weird and ugly people, then the good-looking people, the good-looking popular mainstream got into punk. Now there's always some hot poser chicks that go in the pits and stand there. There was like Omaha had a pretty decent like metal like punk scene. You know, through the late 90s, early 2000s. And I used to go with my homie. You know, I'm not really into it, but, you know, it was a fucking concert. You know, got to jump in the pit, smash some fucking, you know, tiny little metal kids and fucking hardcore kids and shit. Just fucking plow them. Rocking a bunch of fucking juggalo shit and just fucking wiping the pit clean. Like me and three homies. Just fucking start at one side, lock arms, and just fucking run. Just fucking clothesline, fucking chest pound, fucking clear out pits. Just fucking run through them. They used to get so mad, so mad. Every time we'd walk into a show, motherfuckers would be like, oh, Jaden's here. Fuck. Right? See, and at first it was just Paul that was running his mouth. Like, even in that little, like, 2-minute fucking response back to the Fago Lovers thing. Like, Jamie was fairly quiet. He didn't say a whole lot. But up until recently, when that fucking, you know, him freaking out on their live stream yelling, like, you showed your true self. You weren't trying to put it out on camera before. But you definitely did it now. I think Paul was like, hey, man, we're going to have to kind of double down. You know, I'm going to need you to kind of fucking, you know, do something here. Because right now, everybody, you know, fucking, everybody's calling me Baby Hitler. I need you to help me, dog. I'm not Baby Hitler. But no, what I was saying about the punk and hardcore fucking shows and metal and shit, we used to go to those things, and you would get those fucking hot girls that think they would get in the pit. I'd fucking murk them every fucking time. Get the fuck out of the pit. I will fucking wreck you. Right? Look at Sid Jones. Sid Jones is the fucking epitome of fucking pop punk. All I know is I'm gonna die one day, and in the grand scheme of things, Twisted's decision doesn't matter. So I'm not mad. I get that side too, you know. It's you know, some people are more mad at it than others, you know. And I'm not questioning anybody's downness, but what I think happened is, you know, the people that were really fucking down with Twisted seen them burn that psychopathic bridge as, you know, a fucking sacrifice. And it was like, yo, like, this is our shit. You helped build this shit. Like, ICP started it, but y'all motherfuckers helped build this shit. And now you're actively trying to fucking detonate it. And you're fucking failing horribly. You're flopping on your fucking faces, trying to pull some bullshit, and it's fucking failing. Like, straight up. Captain, I've seen it myself. Ugly people used to be the good-looking people. Never got harassed by the cops, but rather real gangs. It's a big issue. If not for the legality, do it for the streets, right? Yep, go. Now they're all starting. Now they're starting in metal. Selling metal shirts at the Buckle and shit. I think, like I said, I think Paul went to Jamie and was like, yo, dog, we need to double down. I need you to fucking help me. I really think that's what it was. Damn. Right? I thought, oh, okay, you know, they recorded their own interview. Here's like a 2-minute snippet of, you know, just to kind of hype it up. And then, you know, in like a week or so after the video gets edited, we'll get something. And then nothing ever came. And it was like, dog, they fucking grilled you motherfuckers. And all you could say was like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They're fucking lying. That stuff's bullshit. No proof. No nothing. Just, you know, blatantly shooting out biased bullshit, like Chuck, that has no merit. Obviously, it's an issue. You can't argue that it's not an issue. So, you know, it is what it is. His new nickname should be Suds, because he's soft like bath bubbles. Dude used to be a wigger. Paul? Gonna jump and get kid off the bus and head to work. Alright, later, Caspa. Thank you. Sid Jones, you can smell the poser reeking from his fucking videos. Hey, you know, I don't really have nothing against Sid. Do I think he is retarded for getting a Lars tattoo? Yes. Yes, I think that was a very dumb mistake. He should have maybe thought that out a little bit, but I haven't watched enough of his shit to fucking, you know, even like him on CPN, I fucking turned it off. I was like, this dude's fucking boring as shit. I can't listen to this. Can't do it. It's whatever. It's whatever, you know. You know, rep Juggalo while fucking rocking a bunch of punk shit. Like fucking Sid Vicious. Fuck out of here. I would love a Lotus and Ryda's reunion. That would be awesome, but I'll take a new supergroup. Straight the fuck up. I'll take a new supergroup. Give me a supergroup with Shaggy, Hoodoo, Light, and like DJ Clay. Come up with a good concept, put that little fucking group together. I'll take a new group. I'll take a new super group. If the shit doesn't smooth out, then hey, you know. I mean, is it gonna beat Riders the Lotus? Probably not. That shit was very Juggalo or you know, it was definitely a Juggalo fucking base, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, if it doesn't, you know, they're already doing fucking Lotus and Riders sets. Really? For the most part. They hired Chuck. Here's what I've heard. They hired Chuck. Their plan was to, on their, you know, on the little internet shows that they do online or on Facebook or whatever, they hired him to do interviews with like Magic Ninja artists and shit like that, and then they would record them and play them on those podcasts or a little thing. Wait. Oh, you were talking about Sid. Okay, okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. I think Sid once mentioned he's autistic. When my buddy and I got jumped by Nortinos, Nortinos, they were trying to come up on money. They beat me. They beat me up. One of them said, "Fuck juggalos. They know what we are. No one really knows about juggalos." I still have to explain that shit to people. How is that not an issue, Twisted? Oh, really? Really? Oh, I want to see that. Ooh, dude. Send me a link. I want to make a video. What the fuck? There was like a big ass explosion outside. I don't know if you guys heard that shit or not. Yep. Not going outside for a little while now. Dude, like I said, man, if somebody could come up with some sort of valid reason where Twisted is getting all this stuff, I'd be willing to fucking hear him out. But like, I've listened to the fucking core audios that have came out. You know, I've read the reports. I've seen all of this stuff. Show us the proof. Show us the proof. Here's the fucking link. Delete that shit. Block that motherfucker. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Did you not click the link? Did you not read it? Like, you guys are rappers. Are you illiterate too? I mean, you write your own shit down, right? You fucking read, I'd assume. But, you know, it's basically turn a blind eye, act as if it doesn't happen, you know, fucking shoot down the dissidents, and, you know, keep moving. Keep moving. Dope. Yeah, Photoshop, I'm sure. Not that it leads directly to the fucking FBI website or anything. But, you know, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? You know, there's people that avidly follow Alex Jones, and he talks all sorts of crazy shit. Fucking reptilian, fucking government, fucking, you know, mock human sacrifice, Illuminati, fucking Bohemian Grove, fucking chemicals in the water making the fucking frogs gay. Bullshit. You know, no fucking proof. Oh, we found a little evidence that this company has been putting this stuff in the water. We don't know what it does. We're just gonna assume that it turns the frogs gay. Back in the day, I'll admit it, I was super into conspiracy theories. Like when I kind of like fell out of the fucking Juggalo scene for a minute, I got super into conspiracy theories. I watched fucking every documentary that fucking Alex Jones put out. I watched everything I could find when he talked about Bohemian Grove and shit like that. And then, you know, it fucking made me paranoid. It straight up made you paranoid. And you get to a point where it's like you only consume that one media, and it makes you paranoid and scared and don't want to believe anybody else, you know. And getting outside and, or, you know, getting away from fucking conspiracy theory was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I was so fucking paranoid just to go out in public because of all that shit, you know. And it's stupid. It's fucking dribble. It is literally fucking non-fucking evidence-based dribble. Just made-up bullshit. And, you know, Trump talks about fake news. Trump talks about fake news, but then doesn't talk about that shit. No, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Brooklyn. I watch tons and tons of documentaries. But, you know, I used to mix in a lot of conspiracy stuff. Right. Yeah, yeah. Like I remember back in the day when fucking Alex Jones was talking about like trying to fucking create his own militia and shit. I was like, dog, you trying to get put on a fucking watch list? Like, doesn't matter that you're on the fucking radio. You do some shit like that and you're on a fucking list. Straight the fuck up. Hope you enjoy staying in fucking America and driving everywhere, because you're not getting on a fucking plane. I don't know no Tina Turner, dog. I mean, I can read that, but I can't even name a Tina Turner song. JFK assassination? Oh, man. Well, the old me would have said, what up, Papa? The old me would have said, you know, the government definitely were the ones that took him out, because he, you know, at the time he was talking about a lot of gold standard, taking money back into a gold standard, and wanting to, you know, release a bunch of, you know, fucking files and shit that were, you know, based on aliens and, you know, all these other, you know, crazy things. And, you know, and the government whacked them. But now that I'm out of that, one fucking weirdo who had tons and tons of gun training fucking was able to pop off 2 shots and fucking took dude's dome off. Like, do I think that there is a possibility that, I can't remember the dude's name that shot him. I keep wanting to say like fucking Lee Harvey Oswald. Is that his fucking name? Or is that the dude that killed Lincoln? Okay, yeah, Oswald. Okay, but yeah, I think there is a possibility that the government, you know, some government agency could have been behind Oswald and, you know, gave him, hey, here's the perfect place, you know, blah 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 blah, and have officially named the girls the Mackenhoes. Oh shit! You got to make sure you spell Macken right though, Makan. Not Mackan. Makan. Yeah. Got it covered, Oswald. But I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, there was a fucking, you know, part of the government or, you know, some sort of government agency that went to him and, you know, fucking helped him out, you know, gave him some pointers. Hey, look, you can do this shit right here. Fucking, you know. I mean, people, I only call you Becklin because it's funny. Can't spell Mr. Mackenhoes wrong. That shit ain't fucking fair. No. But yeah, I don't know, you know. Yeah, I haven't had actual, I'm just giving you shit, Becklin. If you want to spell it, you can spell it however you want, dog. I'm totally just fucking with you. But I wouldn't be surprised if the government had some sort of thing in the way. You know, they could have easily went to him and been like, "Yo, look, you're in this debt, blah blah blah. This is gonna happen to you. If you do this, you know, we'll take care of your debt. You are gonna go to prison, but we'll make sure your family's fucking taken care of." You know, there's all sorts of things, and people do desperate times, desperate measures. Desperate measures. Blathers. I don't know about that, Cole. But you know, you can always write my name in 2020. I won't be old enough, but you know. Would it be funny to have a Juggalo president? Sure. But the way that Juggalos are typically fairly apolitical, I don't really see them taking in enough. Hey, you'll be the voting age. You guys heard it here first. Write in Mr. Mackinhose for president. Vice President, Child's Play Ninja. Nigolo? No. If I remember right, this could be a baseless assumption, or it could be two things. He's either half Mexican, half white, or he's third Mexican, third black, third white. It's one of those two. But I don't know. The History Channel show undercover documents that shows he had help from a Cuban militia group, and also looked into the why he had tried to become a citizen of both Russia and Cuba and failed, so he blamed JFK and even stated at the embassy of Cuba that he would kill JFK. No one will ever say you stole their name. Right. That's where I'm at, Esteban. That's where I'm at. Is I believe in a single shooter. I don't, there was the whole like Ruby Ridge or whatever. Or wait, is that the same thing? The Meadow or whatever. They said they supposedly saw a puff of smoke from, this fucking hill with like a fence on it, and then people said they saw somebody running, and I don't know. Yeah, the grassy knoll. There it is. I know this stuff, but I fucking lose names of it and shit like that. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. I think it's time for another cigarette. It still ain't even fucking 3 yet. Finally found Fago. Well, yeah, Cole, you're an hour ahead of me, so makes sense. I mean, I don't know where you're from, but you're on Chicago time, not Nebraska time. Say for Kyle, it's not even 2 yet. Oh, super windy. Whoa! Whoa! God damn. Can't even fucking light my cigarette. This is bullshit. Alright. You should have just done that from the start. Joe, I completely agree. I agree. I never really thought about that, but that makes a lot more sense. I don't know much about guns. When I was young, one of my mom's boyfriends got me a little .22 rifle, and, you know, fucking kitted the whole thing out, put the collapsing stock on it and shit, and he had a buddy who was really good at modding guns, and so they rusted the fucking the trigger spring, so it like did the you know, like the 3-shot burst each time you pulled the trigger, so and, all that fancy shit. Replaced all the wood with like black plastic and all that shit. And then he ended up fucking killing his brother's fucking girlfriend with my gun. A couple years later. Shit's wild. All because she wanted to go home. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Roger Sellers, Des Moines, Iowa. Happened. Fact. If I go through pictures, I could probably find a picture of me with him. But he took me out. I used to shoot every weekend. Every weekend. Like, I got to the point where I could, from 100 yards, I could take a milk, you know, the milk lid, the blue, you know, the milk lids, turn them up on their side on the top of a milk jug, and fucking take those things right off the jug with a fucking .22 from like 100 yards. Yeah, from what I've heard is, I'm not sure where you're from, Redhead, but from what I've heard is everything east of the Missouri River gets very, very, or anywhere close to the Missouri River, you know, Council Bluffs, shit like that. But basically anything east of the Missouri River can only get like the common flavors, you know, your Moon Mist, your whatever the fucking like Sprite version is, I can't remember, lemon lime or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, root beer, cola, diet cola, orange, red pop, and Moon Mist here. Yeah, those are, and grape. You can usually get grape too. I completely agree there, Joe. You know, but it sucks. It you know, I can say without a doubt that anytime I was shooting a gun, I definitely felt like a more powerful individual, you know, while I was shooting. It's a bad thing, but you know, what are you gonna do? I had cotton candy Faygo at the 2016 gathering. It was good. It was way too sweet, but it was good. And then I had this year at the March, I finally got candy apple, and that shit was fucking gross. But it's just the base one. Can you get like candy apple out there, or fucking cotton candy? Because a lot of those you can only get in areas that are like really close to the Faygo plant. Yeah, they're actually, funny story. Oh, I hate you, man. Vanilla cream soda is my fucking jam. I fucking love that. I mean, I love cream soda in general, but vanilla cream soda, whew, Faygo. Yeah, Jazz and Blue is pretty good. It's like blueberry kind of. Really? That's I've also heard that you can get stores to order the other flavors, but most people don't know about the other flavors, and so they kind of just do like your base originals, you know. See, the thing is if I remember right, so Shasta bought out Faygo in like the early mid 2000s, if I remember right. And their thing was that Faygo would stay its brand, but they had limited area that they would ship it to. All the other areas would get more Shasta products. So we can get tons of Shasta here, but it's not Faygo, you know. No, yeah, I know. You can request it. I've asked at one point the QTs here used to sell the 24-ounce bottles of, you know, just the common flavors. Your fucking, it was like, what, the common 5? It's cola, root beer, orange, grape, red pop, moon mist, 6. But they wouldn't, I could never talk them into fucking ordering any of the more, you know, unique flavors. Yeah, I've tried to kick pop, but I fucking can't. It sucks. I wish I could, just because it's fucking, it's horrible for you. It has no fucking hydration in it, and it's bad. Oh, that's fresh. My ex even drank Fashco. I'm like, you're such a hoe. You'll even drink the Fairway Faygo. I've never even heard of that shit. That's we have Fairway here. Yeah, I like those fucking flavored water shits. Those are dope. I like the watermelon and what's the other one I usually get? The like citrus, like tangerine, whatever. That shit's fire. I am drinking from Buc-ee's a vanilla cherry Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, black cherry. Black cherry water is good too. Fuck. I was talking to one of my homegirls, and she put me on that. Did you know that Coke, just a regular Coke, has more sugar in it than Faygo root beer, or not Faygo root? Yeah, Faygo root beer. Right. Like, fuck, why would I can get, you know, a 32, technically I could get a 144 ounce if I wanted to. And it's only like $1.09 or some shit like that. Like, pff. Whereas, you know, if I had the fucking money, I'd be fucking pounding away on some fucking, you know, Lipton fucking green tea shit. I love green tea. I love green tea. Shit's so good. Makes you feel good too. Going to church on Sunday, and the one thing I will pray for the most is that Juggalos will be taken off the gang list. Do what you gotta do, man. You know? See, I don't mind drinking water, but like when I don't feel good, water's like the last thing I want to drink. It's just like, I mean, I know I should be drinking more water because I'm fucking, you know, being sick makes you dehydrated and all that shit, but man, there's the lack of taste doesn't fucking cut it, you know? Green tea makes me shit. What was that? Kilo. I know what you're saying. I know it. I can't say the word, but I know it. I know what you're talking about. That's like the sleepy time tea. It makes you sleepy. We used to have these things out here. They were called, yeah. The only bottled water that I like is fucking, Fiji. Fiji's bottled water is, I like that shit. Put it in the freezer. Just stand it up in the freezer and don't fuck with it for like 2 or 3 hours. And then you can pick it up and you just turn it sideways and flip it straight, you know, flip it back up. And you can just watch the ice crystals form up through the water, and then it just turns into a fucking slushy of just water. Shit's so good. I love that shit. Right. But at the same time, those fucking flavored water has all that fucking, it's that aspartame and shit in it. And that stuff's supposedly not good. I can't really, dude, trust me. They sell like the smaller bottles at the gas station and shit. If you get a chance, pick one up, try it. Just try it. I promise you, you're gonna take a sip and you're gonna go, whoa. Whoa, whoa. You know, like that shit's for real refreshing. Like it doesn't taste like any other bottled water. My personal opinion. But that's what before we would do concerts, I would go buy 3 of those really big ones and I'd fucking put them in the freezer and put them in the freezer so they did the little slushy trick, so I had fucking couple bottles while I was fucking performing and shit. I'd always give them props in between songs. I was like, if y'all ain't never had this fucking Fiji water, man, you are fucking up. Get that shit. No, I believe it. I believe it. Fucking, it's, you know, fucking artificial sweetener. But I don't really believe all this, you know, fucking, oh, it causes cancer and all that. Like, everything causes cancer. Everything. Or, you know, I think cancer is a I don't know how to explain it. Cancer's like a bacteria that lives in people, lives in everybody, but, you know, has the chance to mutate and actually become, you know, cancer itself. I think it's like you know, like a bioorganism kind of thing, you know. Because, I mean, you hear people all the time that get fucking cancer, never smoked a cigarette before in their life, got cancer, you know, sun, getting too much sun, skin cancer, you know, smoke cigarettes, lung cancer, fucking, you know, I think it's in people, and it has some sort of mutation process. Oh, I bet that was fucking good. Humanity is the answer. Agreed. But no, I don't know. I don't. That's the one thing that I don't like. It's like you never really know the facts. Like, you get people that can easily publish a paper and go, hey, aspartame causes cancer, in this percentage of rats. And it's like, all right, well, fucking, or mice or whatever. And it's like, well, mice are, disproportionately bound to get cancer. Their body is a fairly fragile, organism that, if you introduce stuff that, shouldn't be in their fucking diet, they get fucking cancer. It's the only way they get sick, I'm assuming. I don't know. It's easy to make up facts, You could get 2 research teams and go to one of them when, the other one's not around, one by, go to them individually. Go to one side and say, I need you to come up with a report, do all the investigation, and make proof that aspartame does not cause cancer. And then go to another group and say, hey, I need you guys to do the research to, validate that fucking aspartame does cause cancer. And then they both come back, and there's so many similarities, but there's just little things that change where it's like, So does needle scars in the brain, wouldn't that cause cancer in mice? Hey, that's actually really fucking valid, I mean, I would assume that they would be working in a sterile environment to not have, outer contaminated needles, but oh, see? Esteban right there. Hey, my great grandparents were Mormons, had a church, no drinking or drugs or tobacco, both passed away from cancer. That's what I'm saying. Like, people get cancer and they don't fucking do anything that should give them cancer, I only trust the studies done on bovine. I'll do some studies on some bovine, steak, burgers, Rocky Mountain oysters. No. I could never do it. Nope. If someone offered you money to bust a 16 on a track with them, would you take it? Just asking out of curiosity. If so, how much would you ask for? And do you have links to your old music? There's only so a couple weeks ago, I played some tracks from our old CD, but I think in the last couple of weeks I sent it to Static. I sent it to Static Beats because he wanted to hear some shit, and he goes, "There's no sound on that link you sent me," and I clicked on it, and it's just a fucking blank screen. It's the time, how long the CD is there, but it's just empty. But if you look up Bad Ways, American Terrorist, I know that song is still up. You can listen to that. Would I bust a 16 for some money? Depends on the song content, really. I mean, I would need a little bit. I really wouldn't have any place to fucking record it, would be my issue. Doctors cause cancer. Don't go to the doctor. You won't get cancer. I mean, they just pump you full of fucking drugs that you really don't know what's in them. Here, take these pills. Doctors cause bankruptcy too. Yeah. We talked about that the other day. Medical fucking bankruptcy is a big factor on our fucking economy. That's why fucking United, a fucking United healthcare thing would be decent, But really what needs to be done is the regulation of, pill manufacturers deciding on how much a pill costs. It's embarrassing that you can go to Canada or Mexico and get, some of the cancer pills, like chemo pills or whatever, and and they're like, fucking 300 times cheaper than what they are here in the States. Well, yeah, here's a different Kyle. Doctors cause bees bite. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, to do a song, it would my issue would be I don't really have anywhere to record it. I'm sure I could probably find some nifty app on my phone that would let me do, you know, some sort of editing, be able to kind of cut out the, you know, the static background and shit like that. But, I don't know. Matt Tremont. I don't know who Matt Tremont. I could not be on a boat. I've been on a boat before. I went deep sea fishing in California and caught a, what was it, like a 56-pound tuna. It's pretty dope. I mean, I haven't done anything music-wise in fucking over a decade now. Well, right around a decade. Yeah, Ape, it's hard living in a third world country, man. Totally fucking with you. Hey, but real talk, I'm just gonna tell you, Ape, you drop any N-bombs in here, I'm fucking kicking your ass. Straight the fuck up, just so you know. No fucking beef, no nothing like that. I don't put up with that shit. Beckler might have let it slide, but not me. Not me. I don't play that game. What up, Cemetery? Yeah, when we went fishing, I made the mistake of sitting near the back, and you know, right near where the fucking exhaust is for the boat, and I ended up getting seasick. Yeah, that's probably for the best, little guy. Make me come over there to that third world country and fucking slap your head sideways. But no, I got seasick and shit. And then as the people that worked on the boat were trying to fucking, you know, bait all the hooks and, you know, set up all the lines and stuff, I went down inside the boat to fucking, you know, close my eyes and try to stop feeling sick. Eventually I was gonna puke, so I came bursting out of there, puked, and we were already just kind of like sitting, and, you know, a few minutes later, they started putting people's lines in, and everybody just started getting hit everywhere. Oh, damn, that would suck. Ape over here trying to fucking test it. Test it. See, Papa, you get the pass, though, you know? You get the pass. It's, you know, it's like, for me, that's the same as CPN. Got a pass. You can say it if you want to. That's on you, but I don't know Ape like that, you know? And that's some shit that just pisses me off. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate racism more than I fucking hate anything in the world. That shit is fucking ignorant. It's ignorant. I don't know what the fuck that is. If I'm saying something racist, I don't know what it is. Never heard of it, you know? That's... It's not even the fact that, like, I mean, I can't say, you know, oh, well, the word doesn't have any power. It obviously does, you know, because it fucking gets me hyped up. But, you know, like, it's just, I don't know. I don't dig it. I don't think, that's what I was assuming. That's what I was assuming it was for Aboriginals, but I don't see how ABBA you know, or ABBA, yeah. But that's, you know, that might be like a thing in Australia, but a Bobo? I don't know nothing about a Double Dragon. I think I played the games before. I mean, I get it, you know. Some people want to be edgy, but Psychopathic Cole? Adobo? Adobo. What the fuck is adobo? Some sort of like sauce? Like a steak sauce? No, I mean like a super rap group. This is a new super group I want to see. Violent J, Shaggy, ABK, Hoodoo, Light, and DJ Clay. That's, for me, that's too many people. Like 5 tops should be the number. Yeah, like you'd have to. I don't want both ICP in the super group. I liked Rydas for that, but like Supervillains was just fucking, wasn't it just Jay, Isham, Lavelle, missing someone. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. That shit, I still love that song to this day. I was like, man, I wish we were, like, okay, when we did that song, it was, like, right getting near the end of, you know, before our whole, like, little record label fucking collapsed. They had a dude that was fucking super jelly over the fucking attention me and that dude in that song were getting. And he considered himself like more lyrical and all this shit, and you know he got butthurt because we were doing fucking comedy rap and motherfuckers thought that shit was funny. We did a song called Valentine's Day, and literally the chorus was, "For Valentine's Day, I gave you a disease. I guess you shouldn't have slept with me. For Valentine's Day, I gave you a disease. Guess you shouldn't have slept with me." And that was the song when you hear me talk about like, oh, we had a song that got played on the radio for fucking months, you know, just college station. That it was that fucking song. You couldn't play that song for anybody and them not fucking crack the fuck up. Like I straight up when we were handing out those CDs, I would tell people, I was like, this is what I put. And I tell everybody when I give them the CD, I go, we do a comedy rap. If you can listen to this whole CD and not laugh once, I will let you kick me in the balls. Straight the fuck up, I will let you kick me in the balls. I even told this to Tech 9. We gave Tech 9 CDs at a in-store one time. And I told him, I was like, I'll be at the show tonight. Listen to this shit before the show. And if you don't laugh, fucking call me out. You can pull me up on stage and kick me right in the fucking dick. I mean, he never called me out, but he probably never listened to it anyways. Probably went straight in the trash, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's how much confidence I had in that CD. I was like, we made a whole CD called Weight Loss Prevention, and it was all literally about no. Who else uses it? Who else uses it that doesn't get popped off? You know? Like, it might be common, you know, for fucking people to say it to you, you know? It might be common for fucking people to use it, you know, in your country. and you know, it's obviously a big deal here in the States, but for me, like, that's a no-fly zone. It's a no fucking fly zone. You know, and I don't set any rules. I don't set any rules. I'd let a troll come in here and talk all the shit they want. I wouldn't fucking ban them. I just have one fucking request. Don't fucking say that word. Don't say it. I mean, if you want to say that word, go somewhere else and say it, you know? I'm not stopping you from saying it. I'm stopping you from saying it on my shit. Because I don't like that shit. It's not fucking cool. Shut the fuck up. But no, yeah, so what I was saying, fucking Damon, is fucking dude got super jealous. Fucking tried to fight me. His homeboy tried to fight dude I used to rap with. And fucking, you know, it was like, and I told him straight up, he started throwing all his shit on the ground, emptying his pockets. I was like, I don't know why you're wasting all this time. You're just gonna have to pick all that shit up mad because I didn't fight you. I let him punch me in the face on fucking, on the 4th of July. And I turned around and walked the fuck away. You know, like, I ain't trying to fight you over some fucking petty shit. Bullshit. I don't give a fuck. You know, and I get people trying to be edgy and say it as a joke. But for me, it's not a joke, you know? I grew up in the hood. I was like one of fucking 5 white kids in the neighborhood, you know? Like, for me, like, I'm closer to that population than I'm closer to the fucking white population, you know? Yeah, but Esteban, that's Niger, you know? It's different. Niger is different than fucking that. What up, Sneak? See, I know I'm a troll, but I'm not an edgy troll that needs to use the bottom of the barrel bullshit like racial slurs. It's weak sauce. Agreed. No, I know. I know you know Esteban. Or Esteban. I was just fucking, you know. Just, I don't, you know, I do, have I ever got mad at anybody for saying anything in here? You know? All these live streams, I don't get pissed off at people for nothing. That's the one rule that I have. If you don't like it, Ape, you can unsub, dude. I won't be mad. I'm not gonna hate you. Just saying. Ask one thing. You know? Yeah, it was a shitty situation, you know? Just fucking, you know, dude's life wasn't going all that great in general. And you know, just shit happens, you know. I don't blame him. I don't hold a grudge. Dude pulled a pistol on me at a bar one night. You know, just a little fucking 22. I was like, dog, put that shit away before I fucking take it from you and beat you with it. You're drunk. I'm not. Dude, I love Die Antwoord. Die Antwoord's fresh. I love that shit. Like, them and fucking Chappie, man, that shit was fucking comedy. Why the fuck they have not worked with Psychopathic? Right. Yeah, I've gotten into some shit before. I had a dude pull a knife on me, and I was like, what? Are you gonna, like, butter a piece of bread for me? Like, you're not even gonna break through all the fat layers with that fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, it's still probably gonna hurt, but pff, I'm not gonna hit anything important. Fucking roll. Better bring a fuck samurai sword, damn it, if you're gonna fucking stab me. But, you know, I mean, people do what people do. That's just the way it works. Yo, redhead, why you fucking bringing in, like, male people? Looks like a fucking... Oh, it's like a policewoman. How is it only racist to me if it's... Let's just think about what you just said. How is it only racist? It seems it's only racist to you if it's about America. Maybe because I don't fucking live in Australia. I don't know the fucking culture. I don't know shit about that. You know? It fucking... You know, it's a fucking word that is used worldwide. People know what the fuck it means, you know? It's not just the United States where it's a fucking issue, you know? Fucking gross word. It's a gross word, and anytime I see somebody use it, all I can instantly think is, hey, that motherfucker is ignorant and fucking retarded. You know? Straight the fuck up. If you want to say it, go ahead and say it. But that's what I'm going to tell you. You're fucking ignorant and you're retarded. And that shit doesn't need to be around. It doesn't need to be around, you know? God damn. No, it's literally, it covers one fucking race, and that race is fucking worldwide, dog. Straight the fuck up. Right, Super Bear. Shouldn't have to explain it. Like I get maybe in your country or, you know, in fucking, you know, wherever, I'm assuming Australia is what I've gathered from looking, that if that's fine in Australia, then go say that shit with your fucking homies. You know? But I have one perceived notion, and it's not just America. It covers fucking every person of that race. Worldwide. It doesn't fucking matter. Any country. You know? Like... I'm not sensitive. It's the fact that I fucking stick up for people that get fucking shit on. Straight the fuck up. It's not sensitivity. Oh, NZ. Okay. Well, you know. Same difference. It's like Canada and fucking America. Everybody still knows what it means. Doesn't change the fact of where the location is. They know what the fucking basis behind it is. I'm triggered right now, guys. I apologize. I always said that I'm not very easily triggered, but this is the one thing. Right? It's not sensitivity. It's just fucking... They're people. They're fucking people. Just like gay people are fucking people. Everybody deserves the same shit. If you're a person, you deserve the same fucking rights and privileges and not to get fucking shit on. So that's on you, dog. That's on you. If you want to use that shit, be free. Go do you. But not here. Not with me. Oh, damn. I'm done. I'm not talking about this no more. I'm ignoring fucking any messages from Ape. Not done. That's all I have to say, Ape. If you don't like it, fuck off. Straight up. You know, I don't do that to anybody because I love hearing everybody's opinion, but it's the one thing. It's one fucking thing, you know? And yes, I'm full-fledged fucking triggered right now. Straight up, I'll admit it. No fucks. I do. I'll call out fucking juggalos all fucking day. That was my big thing before I even got on YouTube, is I'd sit on fucking Facebook and find stupid fucking juggalos with Confederate flags saying that fucking shit. And I'd fucking school the shit out of them like, what the fuck are you doing? It's being fucking subjective to what the fuck ICP has said. One fucking basis thing. Fuck the fucking Confederate flag. Fuck racist bigots. Like, fuck, that's the only 2 rules that they ever put in the fucking shit. God damn. You don't see anybody else in this chat saying it. You see everybody else in this chat saying that you're fucking dumb for wanting to say that shit. How are you fucking oblivious? How are you so oblivious, dog? Like, for real. Like, I don't hate you. I don't fucking nothing like that. I'm just trying to be serious. Like, think for a second. Like, I get it. If you're trying to be edgy, go be edgy. Cool. Whatever. I still think you're fucking stupid for saying that shit. But I would tell anybody. I would tell anybody if I was walking down the street and some dude fucking yelled it. I'd fucking snap instantly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Don't fucking talk to nobody like that. That shit's fucked up. You know? Like, goddamn. It's the one thing. The one fucking thing. There we go. Cool. Have fun, man. Fuck off. There you go. You got what you wanted. You happy now? You can get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck, man. Seriously. God damn. It wasn't fucking about that you said it one time in a fucking stream. It's about the fact that you fucking said it. I apologize, guys. I don't get like that. Don't fucking get like that. It's that one thing. The one fucking thing. I fucking hate that shit. You know? And I'd be the exact same way with anybody trying to do some fucking Mexican fucking, you know, terms or anything like that, man. God, I'm just fucking pissed off. I need a fucking cigarette. Lighter in this jacket. Every day, redhead. Every day. I own... Oh, yeah. I own 3 pairs of boxers, and the only time I ever wear those bitches is when I wear jeans just to avoid the zipper. Other than that, I'm fucking rocking basketball shorts, balls dangling. Right now, rocking fucking sweatpants, balls dangling. Like, fuck. Goddamn. Alright. I'm just gonna stop. So I'm just gonna keep fucking going on and on and on. What up, Cole? Right? Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. It doesn't make sense to me. You know? It's like... Right, I know, I can't fix it, but it's just like... I got one thing. It's one thing that I ask for, you know? The one thing. Don't do that shit. I get it if you're trying to be edgy, even if you don't, you know, even if you know you're not racist. You know, don't fucking use it. The word, as much as people want to say, oh, you know, fucking... You can't let words have power. That word has power. Straight the fuck up. The word has power. You can't ignore that. You can't fucking ignore that, you know? Ugh. Last I heard was Freddie Grimes, but I don't know any of the other people. Always, dude. Always. There's always sirens. Don't take this in a bad sense, but I live in the part of Omaha that is like predominantly Mexicans and stuff. So it gets pretty wild over here. I think we've had like 28 stabbings this year. Just in this neighborhood that is behind me. Like, there's a major street and then there's a bunch of neighborhood back there. And they fucking shank the shit out of each other all the fucking time. See, the thing is Ape isn't even a fucking troll. He's a cool dude. I've bullshitted with him before. Fucking, you know, but he did that shit the other day, Becklin stream, and, you know, it fucking pissed Becklin off, and he had to fucking, you know, he had to delete the whole thing because he puts the chat up on his fucking screen. It doesn't just disappear, you know. Did he really? I've been here on fucking YouTube, so I ain't seen, if it's like new news, I ain't seen shit. You know, Ape's not a bad dude. He's not a bad dude. But he fucking, you know, itchy trigger finger and shit. It's the same symptom, you know? Oh, I can't do this? Gotta do it. You know? It's like, fuck. Like, I get it. Get it. You're from a different area. Maybe it's not fucking as valid over there as it is over here, but it still covers a whole race of people, and those fucking people live in your goddamn country. Hey, I'm an only child. But that's probably, if you know only children, then that's probably pretty obvious. Right? It's like the bad voice in my head. It's like, just do this bad thing. You know you want to. It's gonna end horribly for you, but... That would be fucking hilarious. I'd fucking die. I'm gonna have to kill this shit pretty quick after the cigarette. Gotta go pick up mags. As the native world turns. But I just want you guys to know, like, I don't ban people. I don't ever do that fucking shit, you know? Everybody has their own fucking freedom to speak, and I like hearing other people's opinions. It gives you a fucking, you know, different view on subjects, you know? Like the other day with Jackie. Like, you know, I'm willing to be lenient on some things, you know, but that's the one thing. Racism does not fucking work for me. And it's against any fucking people, you know? I'll admit, I am less likely to get mad at somebody calling somebody a cracker or some shit like that. Like, cracker. That's what you got. That's the, you know, that's the joke. I'm not offended. Actually, I'm semi-salty that you couldn't come up with a fucking better one, you know? But, just, you know. God. Man, now I'm gonna be fucking hyped up the rest of the fucking day. Straight the fuck up. God damn it. I could see it. I don't see Blaze going with them, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, fucking Boondocks and Lex took a fucking trip or something. That's what ICP needs to do. They need to sneak up on Lex and be like, yo, dog, how much they giving you? Double it. Come on, we'll double it. Right. That was the joke, Kyle. I'm a little salty that you couldn't come up with a better joke, you know? One person got it, hey! Yeah, people come and go, Cole. People come and go. Ain't no thing. I did just say that, you know, I'm getting ready to kill it, so people are like, oh, he's probably not gonna say much else, fucking, you know. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Shit, you showed up. That's fucking, that's, stats for me, basically. You know? And these things, and the fact that, you know, like 5 of you, right? 5 of you watch, say there was only 5, watch a 3-hour stream. That is what is it? It's 15 hours worth of view technically. So I mean, that's why I do so many live streams, is that shit fucking bumps your numbers. If you get a bunch of people watching at the same time, it stacks. Hell, the video yesterday, there was like 10 people that stayed in there a good chunk of the time, and I think I got like 27 hours worth of fucking views. God, I at the rate my channel goes, I'll be lucky to hit fucking, 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't get it, I'd say I got a little CPN in me, get fired up. Got a little fucking DC Fago guy and fucking, chill vibe, But, can't be everybody's cup of tea, right? Fuck 'em. Alright, y'all. It's almost 3:40. I know. I'm like I said, I mean, I'm not making any money doing it besides, what I get through my partnership with Social Blade and shit like that. But, I ain't tripping. Some point I'll have shirts at some point. They're gonna be dope. It's gonna be me as a fucking hatchet man, rocking a fork sword. It's gonna be shit. Yeah, Kyle, you too stuck in. Yeah, that too. And then on the back it'll say, "Kick it with Mack," or some shit like that. We'll figure it out. It's coming. It's working its way down the pipes. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I gotta go pick up the wife. And all that shit. Hit the like. That's awesome. You can always hit the bell next to the subscribe to get that fucking, notification. Anytime I go live. But it seems like a good chunk of you already do that shit, because as soon as I go live, it's like, 30 seconds and there's like 4 people, so. Nonetheless, that's fresh. I thank you guys. And I gotta get the fuck out of here. Peace.